Hi, everyone. Vicky Crystal Lynn and Miss Jackie, the Vibe Tribe. So, wow, it's so amazing. As I close my eyes and as everybody's tuning in, I can see all these faces right now. Yeah, so I allow. So, let's all get tuned in, tapped in, turned on. So, allow your breathing to take place. Allow your body to stretch out, stretch your wings, ground your toe, ground your feet.
Yes, yes.
Allow yourself to stretch in all places.
Ay, mo, Kitty, hola, mo.
Let's take the breath in through the nose, into the belly, and we're going to do the sighing out. So allow this to happen. We're going to do it 3 times. Each time you sigh in, hold the breath longer and sigh it out as loud as you can. We're going to do all things that you're attached to in this sighing. This is our intentions right now. We're going to balance you and bring all intentions to the sign. As soon as you sigh it out, it will disconnect you from all things that you're attached to that is no longer serving your life in any way. Plus bring balance in whatever is known and unknown. So just allow this to happen now. One more time. One more time. Go as deep and hold it as long as you can. Wow, I feel this water and energy just flowing over my whole experience. I can feel it on the inside and the outside.
Does it feel powerful?
Yes. I see green and blue and pink and white. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for my guides. Thank you for all your guides. Thank you for you all tuning in.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, just feel the energy of you right now.
Wow.
Wow. Allow.
I allow.
I allow my fullest potential to be here, right now.
Truly, yes.
It is so. So it is. Oitisini ikina oitisini ikina oitisini ikina oitisini e asalani e.
Mola iki popokina. Mola ni pokai. Ai. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. And me and Jackie both speak light language, and you can speak light language. It's all within you. It's just you allowing it to come out within yourself. Yeah. So as you tune into the light language goes past the chaotic mind, drops into the heart, and you receive whatever you need to receive. So, wow, what a week. A full transition. We're going from the new moon energy back into the full moon energy, which means that all this darkness is coming up. We're in the Sagittarius area, which in the Indian is Scorpio, and that's what I am, Sagittarius. So my birthday's in a couple of weeks, and I can feel this explosion that's happening in my life. And I just keep allowing whatever that looks like. And
yes,
absolutely. So I've been working with to bring this forward. I've been working with plant medicine for the last couple of days, trimming, and I'm going to bring this forward. And if you have a trigger to that, I bless that. But this wonderful plant has just brought forward so much, and it's cannabis. It's so much love that is brought forth from this medicine, but brought forward from Mother Gaia, that as I was trimming, it was like I was getting downloads from Mother Gaia. And it was just epiphanies and profound, and it was just like, and I was just allowing it to happen. And I was like, I was with Lydia and Russ, so it was just us, and we were like-minded people. So in the quietness, there was just so much taking place, and it was so amazing. Lydia goes, man, we haven't talked at all, but I feel like we've had a whole conversation, because that's where we're going, to the telepathic self, you know, because I felt the same way. So did Russ. And that's where we're all going. We're going to, in that quiet stillness, there is still communication. You're just doing it from a different frequency. So
when you say that, when you were talking that, I felt like you guys were in awness too of everything in life.
It truly was, because it has been 1 year since they met me, and they were just bringing such gratitude, had their life had literally changed since they met me, you know, and how they literally, people can't believe them when they see them now. And so they're going to go see a whole lot of people that they haven't seen since last year, and it's going to shock a lot of people. Yes. Between both of them, they've lost 150 pounds.
OMG. Wow.
Me too. Over this last year, I lost 40 pounds. I lost an astronomical, a lot of weight, and I didn't even bring it forward, neither did they. It just, when you're losing weight, you're losing the programs that you carry around, because the weight is the programs that you carry around in your life. So, and it's not good, bad, or indifferent, but be aware of that, because when you're adding weight, it's attachments. It's attachments to something.
Wow.
So, absolutely.
Wow. When you just saying that, and even me, and yes, I'm thin, but even the couple pounds, wow, what you just saying that, I feeling stuff just stripped away. Oh, wow. I lost it with words, but wow. Wow.
Absolutely. And so when you're in allowance of your life in flow, it just happens. You don't have to put nothing to it. It just starts happening. You start becoming the highest potential of you, because that's what I asked for. Well, it was so amazing, because I haven't talked to Lydia and Russ, like-minded people, in a while. I've been doing healings here and talking to people there, but I haven't really talked about, you know, my stuff. So, and sometimes to reflect on another light being person, me and Jackie talk all the time, but to reflect on another light being, you guys activate each other, and you can, you know, help each other along, because we're never meant to do this singular alone. And I see a lot of struggle, because I tried to create that in the beginning, and there's a lot of resistance in that, because it has to be community. It has to be, everybody's bringing forth their whole part.
Right.
Absolutely. So as I was talking to Lydia and Russ, something had dropped in, and it was something that some guy had told me. He goes, yeah, and I want to do it of light. So he goes, you're just trying to create another business. You took in one business, and now you're trying to create another business. I was a hairdresser for 30 years, and I ran a successful business. And so I'm running a successful healing, but it's not a business. And it was Lydia that brought that to the surface. Wow. Lydia brought that to the surface. And the reason is she goes, when you do healings, you always tell them to pay what they feel. You're not putting anything on them.
Right.
She goes, do you run your business anything like you did your hairdressing business? I said, no. She goes, no, you are the only person that I know that lives it, breathes it, and is it all the time. You walk it.
Wow.
And I was like, oh my God, because I do. I walk. I am a life changer.
Yes, you are.
That's what I am, not a business, a life changer. And with that, there has to be balance in the giving and receiving. That's all it is. So I took that trigger, because it was a trigger to mine. Oh my God, am I trying to create the same business? You know what I mean? Because that's not what I want to create. And then, but then to see Lydia unfold in her purity and bring back my purity, which I always knew was there, to hear her words and feel her words, I was like, oh my God. She goes, you don't limit anything. You don't put a time limit on nothing. She goes, you go in and everything is unlimited.
That's right.
She goes, you bring nothing of resistance when you meet you. And I was like, oh my God, that's so true. Because I don't.
You instantly see the love in you and the light of you.
Absolutely.
Instantly. And when you, exactly what Lydia said, when you do those healings, and people walk away from that like, wow, I feel like, I want to say explosion in their body, because it's like, wow.
Absolutely.
Truly.
Absolutely. You know, and we are all doing that. When you are around somebody, you're sparking them in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's not in a good way. Maybe their soul's not ready for it, because everybody didn't come here to, you know, to awaken. Everybody's having their own journey. Everybody, you know, and I loved it because there's a couple songs that had came through that Russell was listening to, and I was like, oh my God, I love those words. And he said that, and he was using God, which I use God all the time, and God is always us, you know, a piece of us, and the God within. And so he said that with our family, you know, just because you're blood doesn't mean there's a connection. We're always trying to connect because there's a bloodline. Well, we end up with a lot of suffering. Now I'm adding that. We end up with a lot of suffering by doing that, because that's what it brought to my awareness, especially in the holidays. And what amazing, because we have the full moon right now, right the day after. I thought it was Thanksgiving Day, but I looked today and it's on Friday, the day after. But we're still bringing forward this full moon energy.
Yes.
So in this saying, he said that maybe God gave them a different path, and they're not their family, but they're not supposed to be part of your family.
Yeah.
And it's so true. How many times do we try to make people fit that don't fit?
That's right.
We do it all the time. Well, we're getting out of that paradigm, and we're going into a paradigm of all the tribes that's supposed to be a part of our tribe is coming together. I can feel that, because it's coming together even for my own lightness. Now, wow, they're clearing me. Let me just feel into the energy right now. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Allow yourself to tune into this download. It's a softening they're showing me. Wow. It's a softening for the holidays.
Wow. And I feel that.
Wow. I selene ikinai te ikinai te selene mo I te selene kinai te sene. I, Airion, the beloved light, has come forward, and the beloved channel has stepped aside. Still here, just stepped aside.
Yes.
You are all getting it in a way. When we mean this, you are getting it. You are listening to the signs, the signals. You are participating in your own light. You are tapping in to higher potentials of your authentic self every moment.
Yes.
You are doing it. You are doing it as you take a breath. If you bring awareness to the breath. You are doing it when you take a step. If you are bringing awareness to the step. You are doing it if you are aware of the body. If you are bringing attention to the body. Do you not see how we are circulating this around? It is not just, oh, I did this. It is you bringing attention to it. You bringing your initial attention to what you are unfolding each day to it. And then you are watching it, observing it, not so tangled in it. Many of you are feeling the breaking down of the body frame. Many of you are blaming this for the government spraying you and other things that you are putting on this. And not that this is so inaccurate, but if you look at it as what is the gift it is bringing it when you are in the body of sickness, or you have witnessed destruction from others, or destruction that is playing out on your world plane. Instead of attaching to it, which many do, and that is all right, disattach to it, and then just some love with no attachments. When you are attached, for you are thinking, I can shift this, I can fix this. There is an attachment in that. Because it can only truly be fixed within you. It is, what emotion is that bringing up? Oh, I come here. I fix the whole world singularly. That is old paradigm. You were never meant to do it singularly. Not that things are not taking place singularly. There are. You are collecting pieces of you through light beings of you. You know these pieces, for as soon as you meet this individual, they feel right. They feel like pieces of the puzzle, even if it is only for a moment. In the resistance of letting beings go, you think that if I do not let this being go, I will never see this being again. That is an attachment. For in the resistance of letting that being go, you're bounding both lives in a way. In releasing the freedom of you, I know that I will see them again in this physical life, in another life, or on the other side. It does not matter. I know that they are always part of me. In your physical experience, have you not been paying attention to your dream states?
Yes, yes. Wow.
Your dream states are taking you through your day states. You are working with the grid of your experience. It is not so structured to an agreement anymore. Those have been freed. In your dream state, you are working with the grid of your full potential, your higher self, whatever you choose to call that. Many are checking in with this, being aware of this. When you are aware of this, you can ask. As this beloved channel does, as she works at night on her grid, to wake to her fullest potential. You do not take so much of what is taking place in the dream state for barbarities. That is not a word we want to use. It is kind of a word we want to use. It bogs you down. Because you have so much has taken place in the dream state, you're carrying it into the day state and you're missing the point.
Okay.
So do not go into, oh, I got to change this, I got to change this. It is more of a feeling to my highest potential. And as you are walking through your days, change, for you are setting up to where your soul is choosing its highest growth. So you are settling in to a frequency for a moment, whatever that is in front of you. You are feeling it. This feels nice. This feels comfy. Ooh, this does not. You are moving yourself into, ooh, this does not feel so good. So, ooh, let's bring light to that. And as you're bringing light to that, it becomes part of you. And then you are settling in again. As you work through the grid, through the nighttime, the grid of your own experience, but it is of the superconsciousness. For most beings who are tapping into the frequency as this beloved channel are, which Miss Jackie is also, and many beings that are coming forward in this video are tapping into the grid of themselves. You are creating your experience, and then it is added to the super consciousness.
Okay.
For you are feeling, does this feel good? Does this feel good? Ooh. Because you are adding light to the super consciousness. Do you get it?
Yeah. Get it. Yeah.
You are shifting into the whole beingness that you are. And this beloved channel talked about a particular question that we were there for, and we are going to bring it forward now. Miss Lydia asked, so you talk that our future selves are coming back to our past selves. That's who you channel. So do we not connect to our past selves? This is a brilliant question.
Yeah, truly, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yes.
For this is what is taking place.
Wow.
You are connecting to, which we are, your future self. But we are your ancient self too.
Oh, amazing.
Just a more evolved beingness, consciousness. So you are becoming your ancientness, carrying in your beingness of the experiences that you have grown from.
Wow.
And then in that, you will work from the super consciousness. For in the super consciousness, you are adding also. So if you are speaking heavy stuff, you are adding to the lower consciousness. And when you are carrying yourself from the higher consciousness into the lower consciousness, that is becoming harder for you. For you have set it up that way perfectly for your own experience. For in the dimension, in the paradigm, in the realm that is here and now, you are working from another consciousness that is no longer that of the hardness. We have taught a lot, and some will get it, and some will not, and it is all right. We will explain it differently many times. We do this and do this and do this because then it comes in the way that you are ready to receive it.
Truly, yes.
So if you did not understand what we brought forward, some beings did, you eventually will.
Yes.
Do not feel bad about it. Hi, I'll get it next time.
It's true.
I send love to me. Because maybe you're just not ready to receive that frequency yet, to tap into that frequency yet. Many beings of light want to jump from a frequency of low vibration to a high frequency, and you would explode. For you haven't gone through the process of integrating the frequencies that you are carrying within the domain of this physical frame. It would be like, ooh, I feel a little shock, you know, oh, that's a nice spark. And then you stick your whole hand into the plug, and then you are electrocuted because your body is not ready for all that frequency. It is meant for the way that you were doing it, growing and expanding and releasing and receiving.
Yes. Wow. Wow.
Do you think that you can receive on top of programs?
Yeah.
Very little. Because then you shift and change it. You are seeing this. You are seeing the separation of the light beings working from the potential highest heart.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
bring forward this potential highest heart, for it is actual.
Yeah.
It's a feeling.
Yes.
It is part of the super consciousness that you are.
Yes.
You are becoming this in your whole beingness. You are not working from the realms that you did before. Even in this beloved channel, she got it perfectly when it was explained about we are clearing that. We are seeing an attachment to that. So we are clearing that for her right now. But many of you beings think that you need to push it out, make it happen, listen to other beings, their stuff, and take it on as your own. Not that there isn't no service in it, there's perfect service in it. In that perfect service in it, it is showing you, ooh, is this my stuff? Ooh, maybe I need to heal that. Maybe I need to, send some love. Or maybe I need to just give it back with love to the being who gave it to me. You are becoming the highest potential of you because you are working with your frequency. You are doing it. You are working with your own energetic frequency.
Exciting.
You are allowing it.
Wow.
Beloved, Jackie, is there anything that you have a question about?
No, I just have chills right now. This is very wow. Thank you.
Return to the highest potential of you. That's the only word you need to use. And you will be it. Participate in your life as an observer.
Yes.
Not as the main character so tied in it.
True.
We are with you always. Be very, very, very aware of the grid that you're working with. If things are shifting and changing through your day as you're working through your grade, ask for guidance.
Yes. Oh,
ask for guidance for
okay.
this beloved channel, or ask for guidance from your beloved guides. Was there a question, Joanne?
Sorry, grid, real quick, grid. So to explain it more about grid, exactly its meaning, when you say grid, working from the grid.
There are many fractal parts of you, energy alignments. We use this word grid, but it is a molecular structure that is a part of you. It is it coming in and out of you. You're working what we would call your highest potential. So you are in all actual listening and working with your fractal parts of you. You are shifting and changing them in the electronics, we'd say.
Okay.
So it is like, let's put this as a better way. More down.
I got it now.
Pure level.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
It is like the internet.
Oh,
The internet is connected to the worldwide.
That's true.
This is actually like you. You put it in a box. In this box, you think it is singular, not recognizing that it is connected to the worldwide as soon as it is connected to the Wi-Fi. And that is you. You are connecting to a frequency. The box is connecting to a frequency.
Yes.
Then the frequencies are sending out energetic beingness of all parts that you are playing, of the whole beingness that you are. So you are working with what we call your fractal parts of you, shifting and changing to make it to your highest potential, your experience. So it is like you are taking your computer, connecting it to the worldwide, but you are allowing your computer to be at its highest capacity without limitations.
Okay.
So it touches every piece of the world. And then when you are connecting and working with the grid, it is, we are going to bring forward more of what you're working with the grid, what that actually is. But it is in awareness that people do not even understand that they are doing it. So we are bringing awareness that you are working with the super consciousness of you, what we would call in a grid state, which is in a fractal state of your energetic field of all beingness that you are.
Okay. Got it. Yes. Now I understand. Yes. Thank you.
Yes. So it will shift and change. For even in this is not it has to be this way. There is none of that. It is you recognizing, ooh, what am I connecting into?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know that there has been a lot taken place here.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much.
We are very honored, and we're very honored for this particular placement, for it was placed within this beloved channel, and she is there. She is being aware of that.
Yeah, she is.
And we are in honor of that and all who are tuning into the authentic self.
Yes.
For it is you that are doing the shift. We come forward from your future to our past to help you shift to a highest potential to get you out of the way of destruction, which would be there. You would go through World War III. You would go through that if it was not for beings like us that are coming through and choosing to pick the highest dimension of themselves. So if it wasn't from your future coming back to your past,
yeah.
we could not shift and change things that there is no service in them. There is no service in a World War III. For you see the destruction of war. You are in the higher ups figuring it out. Oh, we will just kill ourselves off. Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that you are stopping by tuning into your highest frequency of you. You're just not aware of it.
True.
Right.
Yes.
We're with you always.
Thank you.
Peace and love. Man, I got chills right now, like in my bones.
Gosh, I tell you, this is very powerful and wow. So thank you, Airion. Thank you,
Airion. Thank you, Airion. Thank you, Airion. Thank you, Airion. Thank you, Airion. Thank,
Airion.
thank you. Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. Hey,
Yeah.
Jackie, I want you to pull some cards real fast. I have to run to the bathroom.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's meant to happen.
Yes. Ah.
Ah, what did you get, my friend?
Okay, they told me to pull 2 cards, and this is from the deck, you know, the angels and ancestors. So I shuffled, and they told me 2, and 1 fell out for sure. I knew it was it.
Wow. Wow.
Shield Maiden, the one that I had pulled before.
Wow.
So that is truly meant, I mean, a warrior. And it on her, as you see all this tattooing, so I know it's in my core.
Right.
Signs of our journey, of our path.
Absolutely. Wow, I got chills all the way up in me.
Wow.
Wow.
And the other one is
Can you bring forward real fast what that means? Because a lot of people might not know what that means.
Truly, okay. And you know what? On this deck, when you go and find it's, they're not in order of what you think of.
Yeah, a lot of decks are different.
Yeah, so it's like, okay. It is have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward.
There you go. Let's do that right now. Anybody receiving now? Let's allow ourselves to move forward to our highest potential. And it is so.
And
So it is.
yes, yes, yes,
There
yes.
you go.
Wow, wow. This other one, lady, enjoy your growth and reap rewards.
Right.
As we are in with coming of the full moon, how it brings all this, but just know that enjoy the growth and expansion that we're going to be doing now. And
Especially through Thanksgiving.
yes,
Right.
yes. And look at the rewards. We're going to be, you know, the rewards is there.
Absolutely. Yeah, because you look at your perception. Look at the people who trigger you. Look at the people, how they've grown and expand. Look at your own growth as you're going through your holidays. And, you know, be the light. You don't have to add your word. You don't have to, you know, a lot of times, you know, in the first of my beginning, I wanted to spread the word and all they did was shut down. Well, now I've realized that they're not on that path yet. Maybe one day, maybe not, but it's their choice. Everybody has their choice. But really being witness of this. Really being witness of your family.
Gosh, truly, truly. Wow.
Oh, Selene.
Thank you. Thank you.
I send love and happy Thanksgiving to all of you. All your love, all your comments. I love you. 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 I love you all. I love you all. I love you all, and I feel so honored in this experience, in everything that unfolds. I am going live tonight on Facebook at 6 o'clock. So if you guys want to join it, go to Vicky Crystal Lynn. I'm going to be on live there. So, and I'm doing it like once a week, but now I'm kind of doing a side job, doing the trimming. And that's great because it's really bringing me back to Mother Gaia. It's really bringing, wow, a lot.
Yes, yes, that connection even deeper and yes.
Absolutely. And allow it. And if your body's hurting and going through cold, allow it. Love it. You know, let it go through its transmission. Grow and expand with it. Your body's catching up to the frequency that you're carrying. Yes. So I send love to all of you.
I send love to everyone. Bless.
Absolutely. May you be blessed.